Hello, Cancer. Thank you very much for tuning into your general read. For the main part of the read, I'm using the They Lima Tarot by Renata Lechner. For the support of Oracle cards, the Magical Spell cards by Lucy Cavendish. I just picked up this one. Alright, let's go ahead and see what we got. I want to do a fifth card, so I'm going to move my coffee out of the way. We done? Back this way. Okay. It's a lot. Let's see where this is going. And only 3 of these. All right, that's fine. They're. Let's see how this goes. It seems like. Let's see how this goes. Let's do it that way. Might be a little bit of a roller coaster situation here. I'm not quite sure yet. Let's see what we got. So when you're coming into this situation, what you got is victory, which is the 6 of Wands, in my opinion, and the best possible decision. Victory because of a decision. Victory because of a community decision, though. Like, I don't feel like you were directly saying, this is what we're going to do, and success was had. I feel like there's a group effort coming together. You may have been the one who pulled the trigger and said, okay, green light, here we go. But I feel like it's a community effort pulling this together. You know, this is what we want to do. This is what we need to do. Let's go forward. Success came from it. I do see you with the Queen of Wands energy, though. You're definitely out there, active participant in the success. Creating it and enjoying it. Okay. Now, in the environment, you have the Knight of Swords. Seems good enough. And I do think it is good. The Knight of Swords is like, I feel like this is kind of like the town crier, in a sense. Paul Revere pops into my head if you're aware of who that is. That's somebody who went from town to town, you know, the British is coming, are coming, whatever. That's an American history thing, I don't know. This is somebody going through, like, saying this worked out, this went well, somebody speaking the praises of the moment. Someone also speaking to your benefit when necessary. I wouldn't say that they were your sole cheerleader, but they will be giving credit where credit is due. Word is going out that things went well, and the success has been had, and that you were a part of that. So, I feel this is coming out, this is good, this is good. Because of this situation, and the success that was garnered from it, more things are coming towards you through the sense of the same community connection, So you got a lot more coming towards you, a lot more possibilities, but these are things you have to, like, definitely work to attain. These aren't things that are just, like, waiting for you to open the box and they're yours. These are things that, like, all right, I see the plans, more possibilities. I want to make a house out of logs. I can see where I can get this. I can see where I'm getting a deal over there. People are willing to help me get them over where I need to do. Other people are willing to help me put it together and put the wiring in. All good, all good. It's kind of like that feel. Like, opportunities are coming towards you, but opportunities you'll have to work for. It's basically saying, you know, the path is open to you now. You got to hike up it, but you can do it, and you feel very confident you can too. But it's not something just like taken out of a box and handed to you like, here's your gift. It's not like that. Things coming forward that you can work for to get what you want, to attain what you want. It's kind of like when you're looking for some extra money and you get 3 job opportunities for part-time jobs and a couple other things you can do for extra money. You're getting all this benefit, all this abundance coming towards you, yet you have to do the work to actually earn that paycheck. If I haven't beat it to death enough yet. The Sun card is on your side. All good. Exactly what you want. Exactly what you think is fair. This is exactly how you think it should work out. Things coming towards you. I don't feel like I don't want to say you're opposed to somebody like handing you like, here you go. I don't want to say you're opposed to that, but the fact that you got to work for it, A-okay with you, perfect. Makes sense. Let's do it. Sounds great. Because you get to get what you want. Working for it is not a problem. Not a problem at all is what I'm getting. Sun card is telling me you think this is exactly how this should go. You're happy. Sun card is a great card. In my opinion, of course. I don't know. I don't even know how people would interpret that in a negative way, but I guess they could. This is what's going on in the situation. You got the community coming together. You're not the only one making out with these benefits. There's other people too. And I feel like people are sharing in the prosperity, sharing in these avenues for success. Paths are opening for a few different people, not just you. Same way though. They got to work and earn that paycheck. Same way. All good. Everybody seems to be feeling that things are working out fair. Opportunities are coming through in a fair manner. Working for what you want next, everybody feels that's fair as well. I just feel like, for the most part, everybody seems very happy and even keel. All right. The environment now delves forward with the Justice card. And what I feel with this is it says it's kind of like either take your chance, take your opportunity, choose what you would like to do, pick your path, or the path will pass you by. It's kind of like you can't sit here and wait. You can't just sit here and choose forever. In the environment, I feel like the situation is saying, your time to choose is now. If you would like one of these opportunities, or even a couple of them if you can manage that, now is the time to choose them. Choose now. Choose now or this will pass you by. This is in the environment. I feel like you and a few other people, again, are in this boat. Now, I feel like people want to kind of drag it on a little farther. People don't want to choose just yet for whatever reason, is what I'm getting. They want to research possibilities a little deeper. Certain ones don't feel like they've had enough time to really think things over. They want a little more time. I'm getting kind of like the good chair with the Seven of Wands, is that? Yeah. People don't want to move forward just yet. They don't want to move forward just yet. They're kind of like, well, let me think about this. Let me see what else. I'm not sure I'm ready to move forward yet. Let me think about it. And what I'm getting here is like you see other people kind of stalling. I just feel like you're looking at other people stalling it out for whatever. And you go along with that for a short period of time, but either one of two things happens. You either start getting a little anxious, like, I don't want to miss my opportunity. Or you're seeing other opportunities, kind of like you're seeing the window close. Like certain opportunities that were maybe possible a week ago are no longer possible. For that reason, whether you're getting a little anxious about it or you're seeing these things close down, you're like, I'm not going to miss out. I know what I want. I'm moving forward. I'm choosing. This is what I want. And be it one or a couple of them, this is what I want. What you want is still there. When I get the Page of Wands, it's just kind of like just ticking the box, just saying, this is what I want, and this is what I want, and I'll take these paths, I'll do these, I'll earn these paychecks, and this is what I want. So I feel like you, with the Page of Wands, it's just like, it's not like you're actively going out and searching it out. It's in front of you. You just got to see what one works best for you, or more than one, whatever it is. And I feel like you're feeling pressured. One way or another, you're feeling pressured, like it's time to make a choice. This is what I want, this is what I want. This is good. I feel like this is very good. Let's see if I live long enough to regret those words, but we'll find out. In the environment, the Emperor shows up. And I feel like this is a problem. The Emperor wants to change something. What does he want to change? He, she, they. Don't get caught up in the gender. But I feel like after you have chosen what you want to do, more comes forward about why some other people were stalling. The Emperor wants to change the situation a little bit and create a different situation going forward, wants everybody to go a certain way, wants to create a different sense of community is what I'm getting. It's very interesting because I don't feel like it's bad. I just feel like this could have been a little bit more forthcoming. It might have been gone a little better, but it is what it is at this point. And I don't think you really had a choice or a mode of control to get this communication out there sooner because it's coming towards you. You didn't even know this was a possibility. When this Emperor shows up and puts in his 2 cents about what he wants and where things could go and how he wants to change the rules a little bit. And if anybody's going to have well, if one of the few people who can do it is this person, emperor, empress, people like that, they can change the rules if they feel necessary. The situation gets a little bit tense. It's not combative, because this is the Ten of Wands, not the Five of Wands. But it's a little tense, kind of like people are a little stressed. People like you who've chosen what they want, and you're just kind of like, I do want this, though. I do want this. And then there's other people kind of feeling a little like, oh, I don't know about changing the rules. Oh, I don't know if I like that. There's a pressure, but it's not combative, because people are still talking things out. And I feel like what you're deciding ultimately, and it takes you a minute, is to walk away from what you wanted. You did make your choices. You did want to go forward with those. You were honest. That is what you wanted. But you're seeing where the community effort is coming in, and you want to be a part of that. And you're like, well, all right, I can see where we're all get along a lot better. It benefits me, and it benefits a couple other people I like. I feel like you're walking away from your previous choices with the Seven of Swords, and you're going in with the community effort. You're deciding to walk away with that community. Walk away from what you wanted and go into the community effort. You feel like it's a smarter, better, more family-oriented option. It just seems to be better for you overall in the long run with all the people you want to include in it anyway. So what comes next is the fertility with the Hermit. You walk away from those choices, but I then feel now that the Emperor's changed the rules a little bit and said this is what I want, people are now trying to figure out how to make it happen. And the Hermit there is like people looking for the way to make what the Emperor wants to happen. Fertility is there also saying it will happen, but I feel like it's kind of like planting a bulb in late fall. Bulb like tulips or daffodils, irises. I think irises you do that with too. Things like that, crocuses. You plant them in the late fall, at least I believe you do. Somebody in the comments will probably call me out if I'm wrong on that. But these are things that are being planted now that will come up in the next season. I know you do with tulips because I've done them, so I know they do. So that's basically what's coming here. It's like, all right, we're planting the seeds, but it's not going to come to fruition or start blooming or start even popping through the surface until the next season comes forward. I'm getting the Tower for you and the Ace of Pentacles. I don't feel like you like this delayed payoff. I feel like when you walked away from what you wanted and you were going to go towards the community effort, and when you did go towards the community effort, you weren't expecting such a delay. I mean, you weren't expecting Jiffy Pop popcorn, don't get me wrong. Like, nah, here we go, yay, oh, good, great, we all have gifts. Like, I don't think you were looking at it that way either, but you weren't expecting it to go, like, plant in the fall, you know, wait through winter, and then things start popping up in the spring. Like, that's to you, I feel like when you're getting this notion, when you realize what's happening here, that's your Tower moment. You were not expecting that. I feel like you're a little shocked, like, oh, like, I feel like you're sitting there thinking to yourself, I don't know if I would have made this decision the same way if I realized that. But it only takes you a short moment because other people are coming. Like, there's a community effort here, and I feel other people banding with you. I do see that Ace of Pentacles showing up next spring for the analogy. It is going to show up down the line. It definitely is. And I feel like you're coming to terms with it fairly quickly, and you are going to get the benefit of it. And I feel like the way you're looking at it is like, you know what, this will work out. It does shock you. You didn't see it coming this way. You didn't expect it to happen this way. And at first blush, you're just kind of like, oh, I don't know if I would have chose this way if I knew that. But then when it settles and you take a minute and you're like, all right, yeah, it's fine. Yeah. Because I feel like you're seeing long-term, much more profit, much better situation, much more community, you know, like the community profited, the community enjoyed that abundance together anyway. And to have that happen again seems good. Seems great. You like that. So it is going to pay off. It does feel like it ends very well. That little, I don't know if you call that a bump or just kind of like a little shock to the system there when this kind of goes a little awry for a moment. I do feel it ends well, though, so you have to decide for yourself what you think, of course. Is there anything else with this? I think we're done. All right, I'm going to wrap this up here. I hope that helps. Thank you for watching, and if you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James, the number 4, astral@gmail.com. Thank you.